Hey, good morning, Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me. I hope you had a great weekend, and I hope you're ready to start this week off strong. There's a number of things I want to talk about this morning. First of all, if you're an entrepreneur, if you have a business idea, if you're an expert in an industry, any of those things, hold on till the end of this because I'm going to have an offer that might be perfect for you, and I want you to hear it. But first of all, I want to talk about a few things. And as always on Monday, what we start with is what are the things that you need to accomplish this week so that by Friday you can look back on the week, say it was a successful week and I'm closer to achieving my bigger goals. So make sure that you're figuring those things out, blocking the time to accomplish those things, and be accountable for them. You know, leave me a comment wherever you're listening to this, or send me a DM or email me at jeff@jeffhaggie.com, and make yourself accountable so that you can make sure you're productive this week. And you know, that's actually where I'm going with things today. I posted an article this morning at jeffhaggie.com. You can just go to blog and you'll be able to read it. And it's titled, "You Make or Break Your Life in the First 3 Hours of Your Day." Now, the whole point of this article came from some conversation I was having about lifestyle. Because, you know, you can look at guys like Gary Vee that say they work 20 hours a day or whatever. Well, he's doing that because he's got a purpose. And he's trying to buy the jets and all that. But at the same time, he's given up a lot. He's chosen to do that over the time with his family or whatever it is. So one of the important things to do is make that decision of what is the lifestyle that you want and create your career and your life around that. You know, one of the reasons I do things the way I do them is because family's very important to me. My ability to coach my daughter all from elementary up through high school in basketball is something that has been very important to me. Being her basketball coach through all those years, having the opportunity to coach my son in football when he was growing up, those sort of things. And I created my lifestyle so that I could do that. So as you're looking at that, I think it's very important to decide the lifestyle that you want to live and what you're going to create so that you can live that lifestyle. Now, part of that is making sure that you're productive, that you're doing things in a way that you're using your time to the maximum efficiency. And in my article, what I talk about is it starts with how you start your morning. Psychologist Rod Friedman says that the first 3 hours of your day are the most precious for maximizing your priorities and productivity, And so the first thing I want to just start with is when you wake up, never hitting the snooze button. And I want to read a piece from Extreme Ownership, how the U.S. Navy SEALs lead and win. You may have heard of Jocko Willink before, and he's got some great stuff, but he says, "Discipline starts every day when the alarm clock goes off in the morning. The moment the alarm clock goes off is the first test, and it sets the tone for the rest of the day. The test is simple. When the alarm clock goes off, do you get up and get out of bed, or do you lie there in comfort and fall back asleep?" They go on to explain that if you have the discipline to get out of bed, you win. You pass the test. If you are mentally weak at that moment and you let your weakness keep you in bed, you fail. Though it seems small, whichever decision you make will translate into more significant and substantial elements in your life. So what do you do when your alarm clock goes off in the morning? If you're tired, do you jump out of bed? Are you excited about attacking the day, or do you hit snooze? You know, make sure you're getting that first win of the day. Get out of bed when that alarm clock goes off. So the next thing I do, my alarm goes off at 4:30. I get out of bed. First thing I do is go to my mindset journal and I start working on that. Start with the calendar. The night before, I've listed everything that I'm aware of in my calendar, and I just do a quick review. And I look at the things of where I've got to block time so that I'm working on my major projects. Then I look at my tasks. Again, the night before, I've written out all the tasks that I'm aware of at that point, add any that I need to, and then I look at them and which ones are the priorities. Now in the priority section, I don't just start listing the priorities. The first thing I need to identify is what is the outcome that I want that day? What's the major outcome? And then once I know what that is, then I can prioritize my tasks around that. Then I go to my morning mindset questions. You've all heard me talk about that, but this is all in my mindset journal. If you don't know anything about my mindset journal, go to mindsetjournal.jeffhaggie.com and you can find out more about it. But then I go to my morning mindset questions, and then I go to my goals. In the goals section, I write out all my top goals and my definite chief aim. This is all outlined in there. The definite chief aim is from chapter 2 in Think and Grow Rich, so you can figure that out there. And then I go to my morning journal. And the morning journal is basically where you let your creativity flow. Create the life you want. Write about the life that you want. And I've even got listed in the mindset journal for anyone that struggles with that. Benjamin Hardy has a great list of things that you can write about when you're doing your morning journaling. And so I have those listed out. It says, what are you trying to accomplish right now? Where do you want to be in 90 days? What is your purpose? What are you grateful for? Who is your future self? And what power moves are you going to make today? Then after that, I'll talk more about this tomorrow, but then it's to the gym and then on with the other parts of the day. But if you can start making your mornings, the first 3 hours of your day, more productive, you're going to free up more time. You're going to be more productive. You're going to be more efficient, and your entire day and week is going to go better. And it's going to give you the ability to get focused and do things so that you can schedule other things into your life so that you can create that lifestyle that you want to do. One of the things I'll probably mention it tomorrow, but it's just a part that I put in there, that, you know, part of what you have to do is make sure that when you're at work, you're working, you're giving it your all, and when you're done work, be done work. That's a hard one. That's one that I struggle with, especially during quarantine. The fact that I can just walk into my office at any time and get back to work, and I do it, and it takes away from the opportunity of the family time or whatever it is. So I'll talk more about that tomorrow. But what I want to talk about now is I've got an opportunity. I'm looking for 25 people that I'm going to work with that are wanting to take their expertise and what they're doing and make it into an offer and make this into an opportunity. You know, there's so many people I talk to right now that the whole pandemic and quarantine and everything has thrown so much chaos into life and mixed things up that a lot of people don't know where they're going. But there's so many people that have an expertise that they have to offer, and they can create a product, a career, a service, something out of that. And I'm looking for 25 people that I can work with to do this. And so if you're a coach, an entrepreneur, or want to be a coach or an entrepreneur, a therapist, photographer, any of those things, that anything that you've got an expertise that you want to create something where you can create a service to help people or a product to help people, I want to talk to you about it. I want to take your message and help you take that to the world and create things to help other people. Now, if that's something that you're interested in and you're a person that's willing to commit and implement strategies that you learn, then send me a DM and say, yes, I'm interested, and apply for a free strategy session that we'll talk about it. I'll explain how it works and what we're going to do, and we'll see if this is something that's a fit for you. And if it is, great, we will get at it and do some amazing things. But again, tomorrow I'm going to finish talking about the article that I wrote. If you want to read it today, it's at jeffheggie.com and just click on blog. But it's important to really make sure that you're maximizing the first 3 hours of every day, increase your productivity, free up some of your time, and create the life that you're really desiring. Thanks for being with me. Talk to you again tomorrow.